Hi all and welcome to Maverick Tarot once again. Sorry, I have been extremely caught up in things and that's why I was not able to do the weekly forecasts or the other things which I maintain on my page. But I'll try to do that from this month. Alright. And we have connected today for, you can say, a monthly reading for the month of July. So Saturn has gone retrograde on 29th of June up till November 15th, which means that we have a good 5 months of a very retrospective period. So this retrograde, when Saturn goes retrograde, it teaches us to look back at things. It asks us to maintain a balance sheet of our own actions. And things which are not resolved will automatically surface up for their resolution. So you might find people from your past visiting you, or something which you have left unattended in the past come back to you again. So remember that that is coming back again to you to get resolved. It's like maintaining a balance sheet. Everything should tally. Right? And this is not just a 1 or a 2 month period. This is a 5 month period. So 5 months of retrospect. Can you imagine how much effort it asks us to do? How much effort it is expecting us to clear out our actions. Right? So this is the primary focus for actually the coming 5 months. But yes, we have all different kinds of guidances available, which is through tarot cards or through angel cards, through oracle cards. Right? So all of this is there to help us in this journey. So for the month of July, I felt like doing a reading because the weekly forecasts are somewhat overlapping energies because energies actually change every 14 days. So I was finding a lot of overlap between them. So hence I thought a month would be a sufficient time even for you to realize or maybe connect with these readings, try to interpret if this is something which you can implement in your own life, right? So from that perspective. Okay, enough of talk. Let us get to the reading for the month of July. And whosoever is watching this video, please understand this is a generic reading, meaning that if you're watching this, it can be applicable to you also, provided you believe in it. So there are some people who think that these things don't work. There are some people who actually listen to this very carefully and change their way, change their behavior. So identify which is the category that you want. If you believe this thing works for you, it will work for you. If you don't believe, it will not work for you. Right? So it is a free will thing. Right? Okay. Alright, let's see the lineup for... Okay. That's a good card. So let's see the lineup for the month of July as a generic reading for the audience. So there are a couple of things to keep in mind. First, I will cover the not so good part, and then I'll move to the better part because everyone likes a good ending, right? So a couple of things that you need to keep in mind are: number one, balance. Balance of things relating to money especially. This could be a month which could ask for charity, and if you have an opportunity to do charity, do it, because again, as I told you, The coming months are months of creating balances. So, to maintain that balance, certain things might be asked. Second, if there is already an imbalance of money in any way, right, take preventative measures. Sorry, take corrective measures. It's already happened with you. So take corrective measures first, and second, take preventative measures or be extra cautious in this. Now, this is not just applicable for your money. This could be happening with any area which is connected to long-term stability in your life. There could be some imbalances happening there. Right? So, in such cases, number one, awareness of this thing happening. Number two, correction of this thing, whatever best capacity that you have. Number three, ensuring that this does not happen, which is preventing. All right. Second, there are some things which are hidden in nature which could surface up, or there could be someone who is lying to you or deceiving you or hiding things which are important to you. This person could be very intellectual in nature. This person could be very sharp in nature and has a tendency of thinking a lot. So somebody who's very good with decisions, with words, with thinking, with intellect. So try to see a person like this in your life, and if you have some suspects already for this, if you feel that somebody is cheating you, somebody is lying to you, or things like that, so just keep a note of that, because it does indicate that there are some things which are happening behind the scenes of which you are not aware. Okay. And the third thing is we have to be aware of limitations or bondages. So feelings which make us feel limited, bonded, blinded, confused, agitated, frustrated, right? So if you see the whole flow of energy, it is towards making you cautious. So the energy that has come up is making you aware, alert about things, right? So one is balancing things out. Second is staying on high alert for things which are hidden and trying to resurface, or people that are a bit suspicious. And third is taking action if there is something already which is blinding in nature, which is confusing in nature, or which is something you've been struggling with, right? So these are the base themes or the matters for this month. Now, coming to the solutions for this, right? So the flow of energy is, if the imbalances are not corrected, if things keep continuing the way they are in a blinded state or in a hidden state, it will ultimately lead to confusion, the feeling of deception, the feeling of struggling, the feeling of confused, right? So how do we prevent this? Or at least, if we cannot totally prevent this from happening, how do we correct this? In our case means from wherever you are watching, in whichever life situation you are trying to apply this thing. Okay. So as I told you, the corrective action for the first one is ensuring that there is no imbalance. Second, being alert on things that are especially hidden in nature, or you suspect, your intuition suspects that this could be something, this seems a bit fishy, this seems a bit odd. And third, standing your guard. Standing your guard means, see, when somebody throws something at you, पॉजिटिव है तो अच्छा है. But if it is negative, some people use the pebbles that have been thrown at them or the stones have been thrown at them to make a bridge for them. And some people just continue thinking that, oh, I have been hurt. So your choice. You have to take those confusions and gain clarity. You have to take those setbacks and create your guard. You have to maybe take that confusion and create your very own solution out of it. So you have to create a fencing. You have to create a guard for this thing to not happen again. It's like being in a puddle. It's like feeling stuck, right? So how will you prevent that? By being proactive. Okay, so I hope this read is clear. Now what we will do as a bonus thing which I do is I offer an angel card reading also. So angel card readings actually confirm the reading that we have just done, and those are superb ways of sending everyone with a positive message, because people tend to get a bit scared by this. So nothing is scary here. It's just that cards always show duality. Cards always, your interpretation is the second part. One is the reading and second is the interpretation. So cards are always dual in nature, and it's up to you how do you apply or interpret them. Okay, so let's see an angel card reading to come out of the challenges or the situations in July. Right. So yeah, as I was telling you, the feelings have been confirmed, right? So if you can see this card, this is a card of balance, right? So the third card, which is the leading card for this reading, has come for balance. Okay, because the theme is balance. All right, let's go step by step. So first is we have the Five of Air, the Five of Fire, the Ten of Air, and then we have balance. Okay, so balance is the, you can say, the major theme out of this. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So wherever there is a balance needed, in money, in emotions, in love, in patience, in your body, right? Wherever this is applicable for you, create that. Okay. Then we also have the 10 of air, which indicates that there is a sense of completeness coming after this. So this card is saying the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for a new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, or a melodramatic reaction. So basically, ending of things, right? So ending is one aspect of looking at it. The flip side is new beginnings. So that is one way of interpreting. Second is, yes, there could be an outburst of emotions. Now when we say emotions, typically these don't seem to be a very happy emotion that we're talking about. It's like a relief. It's like, acha ho gaya, khatam hua, I'm done, I'm free, I'm okay now. Okay, so that kind of a release. And then again, one more card which came for our previous reading was the concept of hidden. So we only focused on the negative part of it, but the angel card reading is also saying that there could be a positiveness for this hidden feeling also, right? And what is that? That is counting your blessings. So this card says you've been focusing too much on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others, everything happens for a reason, and look for the hidden blessings, right? So see how the cards have dual meanings. They suggest you to stay alert, at the same time they also bless you in one way, that yes, look out for people who are suspicious, but also at the same time look out for your own hidden blessings. So the solutions that is coming from the angels is: one, explore the forgiveness part of you, let go the too much of what is happening, look for the hidden blessings. Second, be prepared to let go of some burden, and if that thing is happening on its own, very good. Otherwise, you have to shrug some things off, right? So that is something which you can stay alert on. Third, balance. The primary theme of this entire reading, the primary theme of this entire month of July, in one word, if I have to sum up this reading, it is nothing but just balance. So try your level best. Wherever there is anything plus or minus, when there is minus, you have to add a plus. Where there is a plus, you have to add a minus. And with this, guys, I leave you for the month of July. I hope you have a blessed time. I hope that whatever we have discussed today, you're able to implement the positive out of this, because remember, there are always two sides to the equation. One is what happens with you, and second, how you interpret it, and the second is more important. All right, take care, thank you, and see you again.